Hi everybody, I'd like to introduce to you this instrument which I just finished building now, although I started it in 2008 and more or less completed it by 2009. The original idea of the instrument was the Ragmakamtar version 4. Okay. And for those of you who are not familiar with what a Ragmakamtar is, that is an idea of my own for combining an oud and a sarod in one instrument. In fact, the original idea of it was not exactly sarod, but it was a steel string fretless guitar, which is quite similar to a sarod in a sense, with a nylon string fretless guitar, which is similar to an oud. So you sort of can say it's a combination of an oud and a sarod, or you could say it's a combination of a steel string fretless guitar and a nylon string fretless guitar with double courses. And of course having the sympathetic strings. So the Ragmakamtar, that's a subject for another video. There are now 14 versions of it. The first 4 versions were very much guitar-like. Okay, so this was the 4th version. And what ended up happening was I spent a lot of time designing and building this one. As you can see, it's a very involved instrument. 3 necks, 33 strings, and so originally this didn't have frets on it. So what happened is I sort of, after building it and playing it for a while, I started having some other ideas about how I wanted the Ragmakamtar to be. So I started building version 5, and then version 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I kept on building Ragmakamtars and then finishing them and then wanting to have them slightly different, until I reached about version 9. That's where the kind of, the thing settled into more or less what I really wanted. What I found is I actually realized is that I wanted more of a kind of an oud or an oriental sound, whereas when you have a guitar body, it tends to be more like a guitar, obviously, right? So my original idea with the Ragmakamtar was that it should be like a guitar. Then that kind of morphed into wanting it to have more of a kind of an oriental sound. So I shifted. This was the final guitar type Ragmakamtar. So I abandoned it basically 10 years ago. And then last autumn, I just decided that I realized that, hey, this thing has been sitting here. It's just such a monster of an instrument. So I put it out there to all of my contacts and everybody I know, to guitar players, to see if anyone would be interested in having this instrument, having me finish it to their recommendations. So I was contacted by Gunnar Backman, who's an excellent guitar player from Sweden, old friend of mine, great respect for him, and he said he would be interested. And so we embarked on figuring out how he would envision this to work for him. And he decided on making it a 7-string acoustic guitar. So this is like a regular guitar with 7 strings. Plus, so it's got the low bass B string there. And he wanted chicory strings, because I had nine peg holes here. So we went 6 strings for regular 6-string plus 1 low bass at 7 plus 2 chicory. So that made up the 9 strings there. And then the sympathetic strings were going to be there already anyways. And then he wanted the nylon string set up basically similar to what I had, just like it's like an oud with an extra course, like a 7-course oud. It's very common these days. Although he wanted I had it originally with ebony pegs like this. He wanted the mechanical pegs. And that's it. That's basically it. So it's not a Ragmakamtar anymore. It's a triple neck Oriental guitar. Triple neck Oriental guitar. So I hope you like it. you.